Hey, we are here doing the thing, guys. Welcome to the very first episode of our new podcast talk show. Y'all gaming? Where we ask y'all questions like, "Are y'all gaming?" Because we need to know. But we've been gaming. We're gonna tell you some of the games that we've been playing and whatnot, and then y'all can, like get some opinions of those and see if you want to play those as well. So, I know on the docket that we have Crash Bandicoot, we got Genshin Impact, we got Hades, but we'll probably be sliding around to a bunch of other games that we've been playing. I know both of us have been playing a decent amount of Among Us. Fall Guys is getting an update soon, and I saw some of the new maps, and that looks cool. So yeah. But anyway, I'm TK. This is Coney. How you doing?
Hey everybody, I just realized that the graphic on the social thing is wrong because it says prediction, but it's actually prediction esports. Okay. First time show blues. First time show blues. It's fine. It's fine. We'll see if you're gaming. That's what the episode we're not podcasting. We've been gaming and now we're podcast. Here we go.
Well, see, the thing is, okay, now it is prediction. The channel,
Yeah.
like like the overall network. But if
Yeah.
it doesn't say Twitch.tv
On the social it says prediction, so that's what I put. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We not social media, we gaming. So anyway, we're talking about video games today. And really it's just a chilled thing. We're just gonna be talking about stuff that we played. So down the docket, first thing, so both of us have something. Both of us have been playing one thing, and then we both been playing the third thing. So the first thing, I've been playing a lot of Crash Bandicoot 4. I'm in love with it, honestly. I don't know if you have any experience with Crash. You haven't played this one at all, right?
No. The last Crash I played was 2, actually. So
You didn't play the remake at all?
No.
See.
Well, I mean, I guess I also played I have the dude. I don't know why, but I bought that Crash racing game, and it's still in the aluminum or like the foil. Dog.
Oh, really? You have CTR and you never opened it at all?
Yeah, I mean, because like it looked good, but then like I started seeing all these videos of like everyone already on their super competitive shit, and I was like, nah, I'm good, man. Like I want to just have some fun, bro. This has already turned into Mario Kart X 5000, whatever, like fucking F-Zero X with all the speedrunners and whatnot. So I was good.
People definitely got mad competitive out of nowhere. Like, and that game like took off like crazy. So, yeah, I'm not surprised, but I've been playing Crash 4. I've been loving it. So it's basically just like the old games but updated. But the problem is that like I love it, but I've also seen a bunch of reports online saying that this game is selling like garbage. Like it apparently the physical sales are down 80% of that the remake, if you remember that. The remake Insanity Collection or whatever, which is 1, 2, and 3. The sales physical are down 80%. Now part of that is because of the pandemic, right? But I think sales in general are abysmal. And I wonder, like, so you weren't interested because you didn't get it. Are you not like, you're like a casual Crash guy?
Yeah. But and it's not even that I'm not interested. I definitely got it for free, Bounty Boys. But I wasn't sure if like I was gonna be a good enough, I guess, host for said game. Like I think it's still on my bounty board now. Like if I wanted to play tonight, I could get it.
Wait, it's on your board?
Yeah, let me look.
Bro, I don't have it. I had the demo on my board. I did that. You might have the demo.
I think I have the whole game, bro. Let me.
I'm furious. I'm furious.
Oh no, it says stream Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time for an hour.
Yeah, no, I'm cringing,
game, bro. You know what? Just for that, I might play this tonight.
Oh, okay, all right, just the flex. Okay, well, I paid $50 for it, so but I've been enjoying. Oh,
I got another one. I just realized I got another one for Ninjala.
I put that. I'm playing that tonight. If you want to hop on, let's go. Yeah. I'm doing Phasmophobia. You're welcome to. Me, Kenny. I think Tito might play if you want to play Phasmo. And then I might do some Party Animals. You should download that because you should.
I would do some Party Animals.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Crash Bandicoot. It's really good. I recommend you can play it even if you don't play it for free, like our good friend TKbreezy here.
Wait, hold on 1 second though. You said you were playing the other day. I was watching a little bit, and there was something about the frame rate. What was up with that?
Oh, dude, yeah. I don't have a PS4 Pro. You need a Pro because the Pro puts it at 60 FPS. If it's not at 60 FPS, it's not worth playing. I've been playing it at 30. I want to vomit. My eyes are bulging out of my head. I hate 30 FPS. So I don't know, dude. I'm miserable, but it's still fun. It's a good game. But I feel like I've been lied to because I definitely watched all the footage of the PS4 Pro, and now I'm playing it on the normal one, and it's not the same.
Well, I do have the PS4 Pro, so maybe this really is my time to shine. But
Yeah.
see, the thing is, my day for this is today. Like, I have to do it today.
Okay.
Otherwise, like, I'm fucked.
Mm.
And I'm like, well, what if I get the? Oh, wait, no, hold on, wait.
I'm
Oh,
doing Ninjala tonight, so if you're trying to run some Ninjala,
maybe
pick
this
that
is
up.
just the demo. Oh, I see it. No, so the demo features 3 levels. Okay, never mind.
It's the
It was a
demo.
demo.
Got
Damn.
him. Got him. You're not getting no free game. Get the hell out of here. You get 3
You
levels,
thought, bro, I was about to be in there, bro.
I was furious.
All right, never mind. I will play some Ninjala. That's a quick $73 right there. You know what I'm saying? That's nice.
Yeah. But yeah, Crash is really good. If you're into Crash games, please pick it up. Don't like, all the reviews have been amazing, and it's basically exactly like the old stuff. So just check it out. They also added all this weird stuff to the game, like, so you get, the way that you do it is there are 5 gems on each level, and you have to find them all. And then also, once you get to a certain point in the game, they add 6 gems to every single level. And then on top of that, they add this inverted mode, which basically adds like a new art style, which is a really cool way to approach like redoing the same levels, because I hate time trials and stuff. So there's a lot of cool things going on, and it's a lot more interesting than most games in terms of like, things like that. I've been digging a lot, but I feel like it's mad simple for most people. I know a lot of people just aren't into like Crash games because they're so kind of basic, but if you're into it, check it out. It's nice.
I mean, who is not into a Crash game, the platformer, and then thinking like, oh yeah, man, it's too basic as a platformer, and then what do they go to play? Like Celeste? Like, that's the only thing I can think of is like, this platform is too easy.
Yeah,
I need a challenge. Because if you're like, this platform is too easy, it's time for me to go play Mario Odyssey, I'll be like, okay, buddy. All right, buddy. Like, that was a pretty breeze-worthy game as well, man. I kind of slid through that thing like it was eating nothing. So, I mean, I might go back and finish. I didn't finish the Dark Side of the Moon, but it was a pretty good game.
You never finished Odyssey?
No. I mean, I beat the game. I just didn't finish grabbing
gotcha.
everything. You know what I'm saying? I got the credits, the end story, the fact that Peach walked away from both of them again.
That was wild.
You know, that was a sad thing, bro.
I can't believe she did that. Yeah.
I kind of feel like, he saved you for like over 40 years, and somehow like you're still like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. She was wild on that one, and she was like off, like traveling the world and at a party, and I saved her life. So I don't know what the hell her problem was. Yeah, that was a disaster.
Anyway.
So next game on the docket, Crash Bandicoot 4. Check it out if you have the time. Next game on the docket, let's talk a little bit about this Breath of the Wild anime game you've been playing.
Okay, buddy. All right, so I put a whole video about this already that was talking about how it's not Breath of the Wild. Unfortunately, though, off first glance, if you walk in and you don't see anything happening within fight, like if you walk in and there's no fighting going on yet, like you're just walking in and you're just looking at the overworld, yeah, it looks a lot like Breath of the Wild. It
certainly does.
A lot of comparisons to it. With the art style, you get to glide, you have a stamina bar, all that good stuff. My only issue with that is that like that game, we've come to a I guess an agreement on Breath of the Wild. Like, I think that it was a good game for a one-time experience. You don't like the game at all, that's perfectly fair. I get it, because you will play other open world games.
It sucks,
you really like Red Dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's a really good open world game.
Well, that's a good game.
Fucking Zelda, it feels empty, and like I'm not gonna like lie about it. Like it feels empty. It feels like I'm not doing a lot for
it's not good.
large amount of the game. Mm-hmm. So once I beat it, do I ever want to go back and play Breath of the Wild? No, not at all. I got my I got my fill. I got the story. The ending sucked. Did it really? And yeah, the final boss battle was like, that should have been the first boss battle of the game. Like, that's how easy that was.
Well, that's because you beat the whole thing before it, right? Isn't the boss
what's the whole, like, that's the point of the game. Like, I don't,
to get all the divine beasts.
Yeah, like I get that you can beat the game quickly, and that's great for speedrunners. But for anyone who wants to experience all of it, you're supposed to get all the shit and then go pop off. Even with me getting on the shit, though, it shouldn't have been fucking that easy. Like, I really felt like I was playing like the first boss battle, and then like I think the third boss, I think the Thunderblight Ganon was actually much harder than the final boss battle, which was like really sad. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so with that was the big issue with Breath of the Wild. It lacks content. Like,
yes,
I think a lot of people were just blinded by the word Zelda, and then they just Oh man, like, but there's so many other good uh open world games that, like, basically I'll say this all the time. Fucking Horizon Zero Dawn came out 3 days before Zelda, and that game is like infinitely better, dog.
Dude,
That game is,
nobody will hear
oh
me on
man,
that. Nobody will hear me on that. But it's like the combat is just so much better, dude.
it's
It's
so
insane.
good, man. It's so good. So like, I mean, obviously, like, I played both. I 100% at both. But I went back to play. Like, I was doing 12-hour streams back in the day when I had stamina.
Mm-hmm.
I played Horizon Zero Dawn for 36 hours. Then I played
Damn.
yeah, I was. Yeah, I mean, we were marathon through that game, and then I played Breath of the Wild until I beat it, and then I went back to play Horizon Zero Dawn because that's how good it was. Like, that game deserved to be remade, and I cannot wait for Horizon Zero Dawn 2. But anyway, before we get off topic, so the whole thing with Zelda is like, yeah, I think that for a Zelda game, sure, it's great that like there was a difference in style, like they're willing to try something else, but it didn't bring anything new to the table. So I need people to stop like heralding it as like the best game that's ever come out. It was a solid attempt, at least trying, or like a solid safe attempt, at least trying something new with Zelda, and hopefully Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 will build on that a lot, but it has no replayability. Genshin, on the other side of things, is actually it plays. I feel like, to me, it's more like it's almost like a mix between there's Zelda, there's Final Fantasy in there. Some people have said Kingdom Hearts. I don't really like Kingdom Hearts, but I can see how the fighting style reminds them of Kingdom Hearts.
Is it like hack and slash?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of hack and slash in there, and you get to there's hack and slash elements mixing that you get to do to get like big damage and stuff, and there's character swapping, so the combat just feels cool and shit in comparison to other games that I've played in the past. I also have a really cool character that I got super early, so like that's probably making my gameplay a lot better. Currently, right now, like I finished the story, so I'm at like a little bit of a content drip, but they're obviously going to keep updating it because it's almost like it's like a pseudo MMO. Like you can play with your friends, and it has that MMO type feel and overworld type deal. But you can actually play this game 100% by yourself. You don't have to worry about anything, and enjoy it. It's also what
I was gonna say. What's the gotcha stuff? Because
I was gonna say it's also a gotcha game, but to me, it's like unnecessary. Like I played that game, I spent $15. And the $10 I spent was on a battle pass, and the other $5 was on this it's like this blessing thing where you get 90 Primogem every day.
Okay.
And I was like, "Word, this is like." First of all, I like the game, so like me spending $50 on a game that I'm enjoying this much is nothing for me.
Sure.
But like, it's the people that are the gotcha fiends are the ones who are not actually enjoying the game for what it is. It's a great adventure game. It has a pretty decent story, great combat. If you're spending $700 before you even get to like the first arc of the story, that's on you. That's not on the game. Don't blame the game like, oh man, I got with the gotcha. You can beat the game with the free characters they give you. They give you like 6 free characters. And they're all like, some of them, one of them is like really bad, but all the rest of them are really decent. Yeah. And you can literally just beat the game like that. But people are like, oh, I need to get Diluc. Oh, I need to get Fischl. Oh, I need to get Venti. Like all the 5 stars, all the 4 stars or whatever. They're out here spending fucking $6,000 dollars and shit just to get one character, and then they're gonna turn around and be like, "Wow, I can't believe you robbed me." No, you robbed yourself. Okay, like
it's a smart business model though. You're trying to get the whales. You just give them bad characters. Oh man, you didn't get the cool one. Oh, rats. And tying it to a gameplay mechanic seems kind of devious because like usually in gacha games it's just like, yeah, the character's stronger, but at the end of the day it's just a PNG. But if it actually affects your gameplay, if it has different moves,
But that's like, isn't that like all gacha games though? I mean, like when you play Fire Emblem Heroes, like the better heroes had better shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's mostly, I feel like it's less about the moveset and sometimes it's about the power in other gacha games. And this one, yeah, I can see how it's about the moveset. Like a 4-star archer is probably better than a 3-star archer because their moveset could also be better.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. But again, it's like not necessary for you to spend money in this game. Eventually, I probably will spend a little on Primogems, but I'm waiting to see what the rest of the content looks like. Because right now, like now that I'm at the content wall, I have no reason to spend money. Like, what am I going to do? Spend this money to just run around?
Does that mean that you've done everything that you can for now until they update?
I've done everything that I can story-wise until they update. and then there's still like a couple like hidden missions around. You have dailies to do, so I have to jump in on every day to do stuff for my battle pass, and then there's a couple of other like big side missions that I can still do. But as far as the story advancing, I got to the end of that.
Gotcha. Okay.
And there's not much else I can do until they update, which is apparently in like the next 10 days. So like that's another good thing I think about this game is that like if you played it like us or like me, and you grind out to the end, it's a game that you can always like spec into your stream. So it's like, all right, man, I grinded out Genshin up until the content wall. Now I can go play Among Us and Fall Guys and whatever until they update, and then we can grind back up in Genshin again. Because I'm not gonna forget how to play.
Yeah.
I just like also would like to advance the story more. So it's just I don't know. It's like League of Legends basically. Like we're never gonna forget how to play, and if you ever want to play League on stream, there you go.
You can always pop.
But you don't have to. Yeah.
I feel that.
So other than that, man, like definitely a solid game. I feel like if you want more in depth, I have a video on my YouTube channel that you can watch where I was kind of like talking about differences in the fighting system. I explained the gacha stuff a little more. I explained the similarities to Breath of the Wild and why they really don't matter. Like, yes, it looks a lot like Breath of the Wild, but it plays so much more different. I think honestly, after playing so long, I can easily say it's a better game than Breath of the Wild. So it's lost this Breath of the Wild. It's Breath of the Wild clone feel for me like 2 hours in. So
well, it came out like 3 years after, right? Like that's the thing about Breath of the Wild is it was iterative and it was so unique when it first came out. But I feel like so many people now are gonna like so many people are gonna ape everything that it did successfully or unsuccessfully and just make it better. I just was happy when I heard that your weapons don't break. I hate that.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
I like it in some games where it feels mindful, but in Breath of the Wild, it was like I never felt any sense of progression because like any weapon that I'm using to get another weapon in a chest could be better than the weapon that I get from the chest. So what the hell is the point, you know? So I
think that was like at the beginning of the game, it was cool because like that made sense. Like you're walking around with like fucking wooden spears and shit, and you're like, yeah, no, this breaking is dope. And then like you get to the end and you're like picking up like fucking guardian swords and whatnot, and you're like, why would this break? Like, like this is a sword forged with like imbued with magical powers and whatnot, and somehow you're still like, man, that fucking metal just not strong enough.
I quit the game when I got the Master Sword and I got told it broke. I was like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. This is stupid. I worked all game to get that Master Sword so it wouldn't break. And then they're like, oh yeah, watch out. If it breaks, you have to come back into the forest to get one. Get the hell out of my face. I'm never playing this again. And I didn't.
I think they put in the DLC where it recharges now, which is still kind of...
Too late.
Yeah.
Too late. I don't care. It was something like that. If it did update, I don't care. I haven't played since.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like that, it is what it is. Again, as I said, super huge Zelda fan. There's all kind of shit on this arm, as y'all can see. But like, well, I guess you can't really say. I got to get like in the camera, but like, just you. I'm not ever gonna be blinded by like, it's a Zelda game, so it's automatically good. There's definitely some Zelda games that were passable. And this one, I don't think it was passable if you're a Zelda fan, but I also don't think it's replayable. I've played almost all the other Zelda games multiple times, but this one, I cannot bring myself to playing it again. I just wasn't there. So
yeah.
Anyway, you know what? It does have good replayability. Hades. Now
to a point. So we'll talk about. Hear me out.
All right.
I'm kind of bored. So I've been playing a lot of Hades for the past couple weeks, right? Saw the credits, kept going, in love with the game. Used every single weapon, loved them all, right? I've been doing the heat runs, and I'm getting mad bored. Like, I'm not having fun anymore. So the way that I've been doing it is, and I think they need to change something about this. So I was going up 1 heat per weapon, but then it's like a snooze fest. Because I'm done. So it's like sword 20-minute run, fist 20-minute run, spear 20-minute run. And I'm doing these time and time and time again. And I'm like, dude, this isn't fun. Because I know I'm going to win. I'm so far ahead. So what do you have to do? You have to up the heats by a lot. But I'm not one of those guys. I don't have fun making the game harder for no reason. So I'm at the point now. I beat it at 16 heat. I have not seen the epilogue. But I know that to beat to see the epilogue of the game, spoilers by the way, to see the epilogue of the game, you have to keep beating it. How far are you roughly?
Dude, I've already finished the game.
Did you do the epilogue?
I've got the credits, and we went back and all that good stuff.
But did you do the epilogue?
No, I guess not. I don't know how many heat runs you're in right now.
I beat Heat 16.
Okay, I'm at Heat like 8. So.
Are you doing 1 by 1?
I am, and I probably will stop because
it's boring, right?
No, it's not boring. I mean, like I'm a roguelike person. You're not a roguelike person, so I can do.
I am. I usually
you're not.
Yes,
bro.
I am. I like.
What other
stuff.
roguelikes? What other roguelikes you like?
I played.
Right now?
Name one. I like them all. Name all of them.
All right. Here we go.
Name 3 roguelikes.
All right, RoboQuest.
I've never heard of it. I've never heard
Dead
of
Cells.
Oh, it's okay. It was okay. Not big into it, but
okay. Risk of Rain. You're gonna say yes. Everyone loves Risk of Rain.
Everybody loves Risk of Rain. Yeah.
Spelunky.
It's okay. It's okay. Not huge.
Have you played 2?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to get absorbed. I'm gonna get absorbed into it.
I feel that. Rogue Legacy.
Oh yeah. 100% that game. No, I 100%. No. I dig Rogue Legacy. Yes, I do. Isaac too. 100%. Well, I didn't 100% Isaac because that's impossible. But I got a lot through Isaac. I dug Isaac, and I know you don't like Isaac, so maybe you're the fake fan.
What? I just don't. Okay, first of all, remember that one time that I told you I watched Big Mouth, and y'all were like, "Wow, I can't believe you watched that." That's how I feel about you playing Isaac. You're literally shooting shit at people, and then y'all want me to like be like, "Damn, this game."
Hold on.
Is for the intellectuals. And like,
hold on.
No.
You're crying. You're crying. You're not doing. You are crying in that game. It's not the same. It's not.
There is a shit gun in that game. There is a shit gun in that game.
There's a blood gun. There's a vomit gun.
Listen,
yeah.
Every time I am watching streamers play, what gun are they using? That one. And I'm like, all right, man. You know what? I'm good. And it's not even that I dislike the game. I just have no reason to play it. Like I have, like, there's other. It's not the art style is not for me. And the gameplay just, I don't know, like from the gameplay that I've seen, that just didn't seem that interesting. I don't think it's bad. I think it still serves its purpose as a roguelike. I just wasn't the roguelike that I wanted to play.
So let's bring this back to Hades. So what makes you want to keep playing Hades? Because I'm getting bored. I haven't booted it up in like 5 days.
Well, also I haven't played it in a couple of days, but that's mostly because I've been playing Genshin. But Hades, I don't know, man. Like I like games that make you feel cool when you're playing, and when you're sliding around Hades and you're doing shit, it definitely feels cool. I can see where you got to the point of, all right, yeah, I kind of don't really have a lot to do now, so whatever. Also, there's a bunch of shit that I haven't unlocked yet that I want to. Like, I want to see what the companion stuff is about. I want to find out what those doors at the bottom are. But I guess if I were to go look it up, I haven't looked it up yet. That's probably a good thing. But if I look it up and it's going to tell me I have to play like 700 more times, I might also step out. Like, I like that game, but 700 more heat.
You mean the doors all the way on the left at the
front?
Oh
no, like when you open the when you're in the weapon area and you have like your little trinkets at the bottom of that trinket area, there's like 5 more doors or keys that you need to open those like big areas at the bottom.
Wait. In the area with the trinkets, there are 5 more doors?
Yeah, like where the weapons are, that little chest right next to all the weapons, where you pick your like an original trinket. Yeah. Under those, if you look at the bottom.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I want to see what those are about. Also, the romance stuff is kind of cool, I guess, because you get some extra shit for romancing people, and so I've been kind of doing that as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say I disagree with you fully about like, yeah, the game can start to slow down after you beat it, but I still think that like it took a long time to slow down. There was a lot of hours I put into that game before.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I played. Let me see. I got my money's worth. Don't get me wrong. It's an amazing game. Let me see. 40 hours. Yeah, 38.7. Very good. Amazing game. Yeah. But I'm like, I wish they found more compelling ways to continue to get people playing. I feel like Heat is good for most people. It's just not good for me. I'm getting bored. I feel like I run through. I'm going to beat Hades 100% because like it's not hard at the end if I'm going on a normal Heat run. And then I just get one more line of dialogue for every person. It's like, okay, well that's kind of cool, I guess. But then I the only thing I've left to do in terms of like goals is I do have to do the companion stuff, but that takes forever because you can't give them more than one nectar. Ugh.
Yeah.
And then I have to get the last statue. Have you gotten the statues at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not close to. I don't think I have the close to like the last one, but I think that's the other thing too is that like you could potentially throw your games on purpose just to get back to giving nectar, but like I'm at like a fucking like 19 streak. I don't want to just break that to give nectar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, man. Like you're not just gonna make me lose just so I could be like, oh, let me romance faster. But yeah, so maybe you have to basically take 30 minutes every every run to go back to the front so you can give one person nectar again, or a couple people nectars, and then do it again. So yeah, I mean the loop can be a little shitty at times, but for the most part, I feel like that game is a solid, excellent out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely, if you're into roguelikes, that is one that y'all should be looking at.
Yeah, no
There's a couple
question.
other ones I had like on the docket that I just have not played yet. Let me look.
There's a lot of cool stuff coming out. Did Rogue Legacy 2 come out? Because I know that was like on the horizon, but I don't know if it came out yet or not.
No, it's out.
Oh, it did. Nobody cared. Oh no.
I mean, I played it for a little bit, but like I also was not super into Rogue Legacy 1. And Rogue Legacy 2 has built on to Rogue Legacy 1 with extra weapons and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But my issue with Rogue Legacy is like there's a difference between like a good start and a bad start for roguelikes. I feel like when the roguelike won't even let you get past like the first 5 rooms.
Oh, is it like that?
Yeah, like it's just dumb hard, like super long. And so you have to lose like 400 times before you beat the first boss. And then after that, it's like, okay, now, that I've leveled up my roguelite, sorry. I've leveled up my character and now we have some, shit going. Now I feel, better about it. But yeah, that's the way that game plays. It's like you're gonna lose a shit ton before you actually get a win. So
I hadn't seen anything about 2, but now that I'm looking at it, I could see why. It just looks so similar. And I remember Rogue Legacy 1 coming out, and it was like it was very basic at the time. You know what I mean? It was but the whole conceit that like, oh well, you get permanent upgrades over time. That was still kind of new. People hadn't seen that before, but now I feel like there's a billion better roguelikes. So why would you play this? Yeah. And it's not different enough to be interesting. So I don't know what else is on the horizon in terms of I find that like I'll get into one roguelike for like a month and I'll grind the hell out of it. I'll love it and then I'll just drop it. So Hades is done for me. Is there anything like coming out on the horizon soon?
October is kind of a dry month to be completely honest.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I have a list of all the games I'm looking forward to in the future, and most of it starts in November, which really fucking sucks because they're like right next to each other. So the next 3 games, now that Genshin Impact is out, the next 3 games that I'm looking into are Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Cyberpunk, and Hyrule Warriors, and they come out respectively the 17th, the 19th, and the 20th of November.
Oh, hold on. Wait just a minute. What about Pikmin 3 Deluxe?
Okay, that's for you. Enjoy that.
That is.
You know what?
That's just for
you.
me. That's just the game built for Coney. That's what that is. I'm very excited. I'm big into that.
Oh man.
You'll
talk about One Step from Eden. One Step from Eden.
Who?
That was. Did you play that?
No.
Oh.
The hell is that?
It said who? All right. It was like a Mega Man roguelike or Battle Network roguelike. It's pretty lit. Oh, you don't like Battle Network?
I sleep.
All right. That's why this is why I brought Coney on, because like we will, when we agree, but when we disagree, it's like a hard disagree. And it's like, God damn, it's like, no.
I hate it. I don't like it.
I think one game that you may like, I don't know how much you care about like story or like witty banter or whatever. No? Okay. Well,
depends.
It's the roguelike called Going Under, and it's about failed tech startup.
Oh, that's about the startup one.
Yeah. I've been playing that on my Switch. The gameplay is pretty fun, and if you read the dialogue, I think it's pretty funny too. Because like, yeah, if you're ever into that, like the industry world, there is some meta into it. But I don't know. I feel like I don't even know what your style of roguelike is. Do you like 2D roguelikes? Do you like 3D roguelikes? Does it really matter?
It doesn't matter as long as it's fun. I saw Going Under and it looked cool. I liked the look of it, but it looks too cute. Like, it's one of those games that I think could very easily be up its own ass. When I see a game like that, I think of like the writers are cackling at the dialogue they're putting in the game because they'll never expect. Oh, we're so funny. We're so funny. Greg, I said the thing that we say in the office all the time. It's just corny. Like, I don't. It feels, and when I look at it, I get that vibe. Maybe it's not like that, but it feels very like into itself. Just from the looks, and I could be totally off base. It could be amazing. I have been interested in it.
I mean, that's fair though. I mean, there is a lot of those those jokes there, like like some of the stuff is like it's funny because like it's like a pop culture reference. Like all right, so you pick up this thing that's like a camera or whatever. And like the power up is called like selfie stick or some shit like that. You're like, all right, I get it, whatever.
That's fine.
Well, some of the jokes also kind of land flat because it's like, LOL, coffee rules the world. Like all right,
one of those. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I get it. I get you. It's like you're right and you're wrong. Like there's definitely those jokes where I'm sure that the writer, when he was writing that code out, he was snickering to himself. But there's also some shit that he probably didn't even think was gonna land that ends up landing a lot harder because of that.
I just hate gamer humor. That's really it. Like, fair. I just don't. I think it's cool. Like, selfie stick stuff, that's fine because I think you can find a way to make that interesting. So, like, you can find ways to repurpose modern items to fit in the video game narrative world. Like, Earthbound did that. It's like you have a yo-yo and it's a toy, but it's also a weapon, which is kind of cool. It's like you can find ways to make modern items weapons. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But when you get into the whole, like, Reddit, just coffee and bacon is epic. Just, I don't know, man. It's, I don't like, don't, I'm an adult, don't, maybe it's just not for me, that's the vibe that I got from looking at it, but maybe that's just me.
I think I'm an adult is usually what gets us out of a lot of games. Like, come on, man, I'm an adult. So.
Yeah. And if I could not, if there, the puppers, the doggos, chunks, if there's, I'm starting to hate it when a game lets me pet a dog now. Because I know that I'm starting to really not like it. You want to know why? Because now I feel like they're only doing it so the internet will give them tweets about it. That's like a free engagement farm.
Bro, why do you think everyone is just set out to be inherently evil?
That's what it is. Nope, that's what they're doing. They're trying to get my clicks. Oh, you can pet the dog. Like, retweet, this is epic,
Yeah, but like, what's the alternative? You don't pet the dog.
You don't have a problem.
And then everyone just shits on you for not letting you pet the dog.
That's fine. I don't care.
Okay.
Who really wants to pet you don't really want to pet the dog. You just want to see if you can pet the dog. It's the idea that, like, did they put that in the game? Oh, they did. But if they didn't, you're not mad about it. You're like, oh, okay, well, that's not in the game.
Dennis is saying, what are they going to let me fight the dog?
That's what I'm trying to do. You want to make a stand in a game? Just box up the dog, have it be an optional boss fight? Please.
Yeah, that's going to get Pito at you so quickly. This animated dog is hurt now. Like, he attacked me first.
That's press, well, maybe, baby.
If he was trained better. Like, what? All right. Last thing. What do you think about Rivals?
Never played it.
Oh.
I've never played Rivals. I actually played it. Do you remember when we lived in the house in Odenton with me, Gimmer, Apostle, like blah, blah, blah? We played a very early build of Rivals way back then before it was released, and I did not like it. I was like, okay. I didn't like the graphics. I didn't really like the sound. You can't grab. There are no ledges.
Okay, Leffen.
Now,
all right, here it is. I didn't like the sound,
bro.
The
Leffen thing actually did spark it. You're right. I saw him say that, and I was like, you know what? That was my problem. But I couldn't get into it. But part of that is because I don't like pixel graphics. I think they're
they're getting a little overplayed.
I don't like them. But then again, Rivals was made before they were like all over the place.
Yeah. So
like,
I can give them a pass. But like, whenever I see a new game come out, like my hype for it usually is kind of stifled when I see that pixel graphic. I'm like, it could be like the greatest roguelike of all time, and I'm like, you guys are still doing. Come on, man.
Yep. Unless it's a game. Have you seen Blasphemous?
No, but I'll look it up.
That game is so that's pixel, but it looks good. Like it's art. And the game itself was okay. It wasn't amazing, but it was like it looked amazing. But like
yeah.
yeah, if you go above and beyond, maybe. But I wonder with the pixel stuff, like, are we gonna enter a new age, right? Where so all the pixel stuff was because all the people that grew up on 8-bit, 16-bit, whatever, started making games. Now are we gonna have an age of like N64 and PS1 platformers? You know what I mean? Like polygon
like polygons?
Yeah.
Oh, I would probably be down for some more polygon type shit. I'm waiting for that indie company to come out with some like PS5 graphics. Like, bro, this is an indie company? Like, yeah, bro, we just program all the time, man. We work on this game for 17 years, 18 graphic overhauls and whatnot. But
the game is an hour long. Like it's all in the graphics, bro. It's an experience.
So, but yeah, no, I mean, I guess that would be the next step. If anything, Risk of Rain is already starting that. Like Risk of Rain 2 is already starting to like, oh, let's get the polygons going. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just 8-bit, because they did 8-bit already with Risk of Rain 1, and that was cool. But then they swapped it over to Risk of Rain 2 with the polygons. I would love to see some more 3D shit. I like 3D. I live in 3D. Let me play in 3D. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yep. Yeah, I think more of that will be coming, as I think technology is just advancing in such a way that like it's easier to put out those games. But I don't know. We'll see. There is there's a Tony Hawk style game that's coming out called like Skatebird, which is a bird on a skateboard. And it's a little memey for my taste, but it shows that like I think we're gonna have a lot of spiritual successors. So like that's a Tony Hawk sort of homage. I'm still waiting on Twisted Metal, dude. I think a Twisted Metal Battle Royale today would bang. It would bang so hard. I'm waiting for that, but nobody's done it yet.
I mean, it's time for you to tweet at the Twisted Metal creators.
I've done it.
Oh, okay. Like I know how to get you guys back in the game, baby. Like, don't make a Twisted Metal 5 or 6. Make a Twisted Metal BR. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, I actually have a billion ideas. Out of that. I have a billion ideas because, like, so the characters in Twisted Metal were always like satires of the modern time. So there was like surfers and stuff. What if there's Twisted Metal? There's an Uber driver. There's an AI truck because he took the trucker's job, and maybe the trucker works with him, and they're like together. There's a family of, those like YouTuber families that like YouTube all of their life. That's one of them, and they're just I've thought about this a lot. I really have. And this is $1 million idea. Did you remember that game from E3 that was it was like Twisted Metal, but you can get out of the car? Do you know what I'm talking about? It was like, it might be an EA game. Chat, if you know the name.
That what the like, I remember that. I don't know what game you're talking about, but yeah, like there was like the cat girl shit. She had
not GTA 3, but that's close. Thank you for it. Wasn't Grand Theft Auto 3. No.
Thank you though. Okay. Thank you. Very good try. Very good try right there. GTA 3. Imagine.
I was.
Yeah. See, everyone knows what I'm talking about. We all know what we're talking about. We just can't remember the name of the game. But yeah, it looked decent. The cat girl shit kind of threw me off though, because that felt like a little bit of the fan service. Like, LOL, look at her, she's a streamer, her face is animated. Cat girl, quiet, yeah. Crackdown, no.
Close though. Destruction All Stars, was that it? That just makes me now. I wish I knew what happened to Roller Champions. Dude, I'm trying to play that.
Same? That was a good game.
Wait, Destruction All Stars comes out November 12th.
Oh, that is the game.
Snap! I'm playing that. Can I get a bounty, please? This game is gonna bang.
I'll put it on the list. Destruction.
I'm excited for that.
All Stars.
I hope that game bang. All right, let me look up Roller Champions. What happened with that game? Because we played that for like a while. That was fun.
Yeah, we played the whole beta.
They don't have anything. Windows, Xbox One, PS4, Switch, and mobile devices. Mobile devices.
Oh, hold on, no. Genshin Impact is doing the same thing. They made it work. I don't know how.
Oh, really?
But they made it work. Just don't play on your like S6 though. Your phone's gonna explode. Like S9 and above at least. Like S9 and above, please. But yeah, all right. Well, guys, that's gonna be it for this episode of Y'all Gaming. I hope y'all been gaming. If you haven't been gaming, then we gave you a bunch of games y'all could be gaming on. I think next time what we'll do is we'll talk about like games that are on the horizon or games that we've been playing or whatever. But then I put a tweet out, and y'all can ask for our opinions on games.
Boom.
So I could be like, what is the opinion? You could just be like, hey, what is your opinion on Street Fighter 5? You know, what is your opinion on Final Fantasy 15? And then we'll talk about it. And most of y'all will probably be upset because most of y'all who are asking are expecting us to agree with y'all, and we're probably not going to. So like
sometimes I do agree with you, but I'll lie to you because it's funny. That's fun. God, sometimes I do like the game, but I just want to make you mad. That's a good time.
Yeah. So with that being said, this will be up on my YouTube very soon. It'll be up on Spotify and iTunes as a podcast. If you want to just listen to it again, if you want to watch the whole thing, you can definitely catch it on my YouTube. The show's actually supposed to be on Tuesdays, but I had to do that little tournament or whatever. So
how'd you do?
I got 5th the first time, 6th, sorry, because people tied for 5th. But then Moxie dropped out, so I got back in.
Ooh.
And then I got 7th. Because they kept killing me first round. I don't know why. It was like the most rich get richer scheme I've ever seen. I'm in there with all these fucking like 10K subscriber ass dudes, and they're just like, yeah, man, we're gonna kill this guy first every time. And so I got killed. And then the last play, oh my god, I was like fake heated, but I was actually kind of heated. I was off doing my own things, right? Doing my own things. Last game, I found the body in front of the passport scan on the outside level, and I was like, yeah, there's 2 bodies dead, and I was like, okay, so I found the body, and they were like, well, which body? I was like, oh, the purple. I was like, I found him right here, and XQC just jumps up and says he's self-reported, and they just ran with that shit, and I was like, are you fucking serious? And I was like, dude, I just ran past Ludwig. I was like, I am doing my fucking task. Like, he has no information. He literally just said I support it. I was like, he's probably the imposter himself. And they were like, yeah, I don't know, man. He's getting a little emotional. And they kicked me out. And then he won the fucking game.
Yep.
So
yeah, it's a lot of yelling. And I don't have the I've been sort of trying to play Among Us, and it's just like I don't have the, because you don't have nothing to go off of most of the time. It's just like, well, this guy said that, this guy said that. Okay, and if you're right, that's great. But if you're wrong, you get yelled at by XQC's chat for an hour. Just people.
Yep. Yep, they all came in my chat, told me I was molding, and I was like, nah, I just like, I got called, all kind of words. I didn't care. My chat, my stream was like, bro, you need to put it in sub. I was like, not really. I'm just gonna run this ad. So, but I just like, I was annoyed at that instant the most, because literally it's like he just ran that entire game. Like, no one else was allowed to speak. Yeah. He wasn't making sense at the time. He would just try to make one hard read right at the beginning, and people would just eat that shit up. So, because most of the time that he wasn't the imposter, it was like, that was fine. But the way that he targeted me as the find the body, which is probably the body that he killed, I was like, he is the imposter. There's no way you guys don't see this. Like, there's no information here on me self-reporting. I just found the body, and y'all can't really corroborate any of these stories, but y'all just gonna vote me off anyway. So I was like, okay, all right, well. And then so when I died, I was like, I'm glad you're all losing points, you fucking idiots. So I just muted.
I'm wondering how are you going to do a $10,000 Among Us event, like, where everybody could cheat? If everybody's streaming, like, you just jump, like, how do you can't stop that. What are you doing? That's insane to me.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. I had to play with the interesting thing was I had to play with him in 2 lobbies.
Oh God. Okay.
Because he was in my first lobby, and then because he qualified and I got qualified, I was in the second lobby with him, and the 2 lobbies played so different. XQC's lobby was full of tryhards. They all grouped the entire game. And the other lobby, they were playing they were playing the game. They were trying to do tasks, all that other good stuff. Trainwrecks fucked that other lobby though, for show. We got to hear Soldier Boy yell, "Boy, that's cap." I was hyped, and I kind of sad I didn't get into that lobby.
Yeah,
greatest hits from boy, that's cap, bro. That joint kills me every time, because he only ever says it when he is caught as imposter and never explains himself after that. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure a soldier. Boy, that's cap. Boy, that's cap. And then he just starts running around his room.
He has a tell. Yeah, he definitely has a tell. I like that. That's become his catchphrase though. It's very good. It's a very good catchphrase.
It really is.
It's terrific.
But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, guys, it's going to be in this show. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you guys next week for more y'all gaming, and we'll find out if y'all been gaming.
Keep gaming, fellas.